The Supreme Court is one of the most powerful institutions in the country. The justices sit in pretty unaccountable bubbles for decades, and they're sitting on the court longer than they used to. Justices are getting appointed at younger ages. They live for longer than they used to, and in many instances, they don't want to retire. Presidents are having really different imprints on who sits on the court. President Trump appointed more justices to the Supreme Court in 4 years than President Obama or President George W. Bush did in 8. There is broad bipartisan support for term limits for Supreme Court justices. The way term limits would work would be that every justice would sit on the Supreme Court for 18 years. And then after that time, they would become a senior justice, where they would still be a judge, but they wouldn't be regularly hearing cases on the Supreme Court. And then at the same time, every president would get 2 and only 2 seats to fill on the court. So every president would have the same impact on shaping the future trajectory of the court. Having term limits for the Supreme Court would help strengthen the democratic link between the court and the public. And it does so in a way that still protects judicial independence.